Where's my microphone?
The eyebrows are the key to success.
Wait, what day is it?
3, 2, 1.
People are always asking me, like, are you that girl in the forest fire?
Oh my God, Miss Jones!
What's up, bro beans?
Who shall not pass?
Stop! Just give me your phone.
Hey Panthers, it's Thursday, April 10th. I'm Lily.
And I'm Lexi. Welcome to the Forest Fire. Let's take a look at what's in the inbox for today.
Let's pass it to Patrick and Andre after this short message.
90% of teens drive drunk after prom.
376 students have died in an alcohol-related accident on their prom night.
5% of girls and 3% of guys lose their virginity on prom night.
More than 5,000 teens are killed or injured on prom night in the United States.
6% of students have driven under the influence on prom night.
53% of students will drink more than 4 drinks on prom night.
The use of illicit drugs have cost the U.S. $11 billion last year.
Americans spend $6.6 million annually on prom.
There are 1,000 fatalities due to automobile accidents on prom night in the United States.
Drug overdose was one of the leading causes of deaths in 2012.
In 2012, 30,476 kids under the age of 18 got arrested for illegal drug possession.
Don't become a statistic. Prom is a time to enjoy hanging out with your friends and having fun. Have a great spring break and enjoy prom.
Good afternoon, Panthers. You're tuning to CX Sports. I'm Andre.
And I'm Patrick. Let's see what's going on in force.
Good job, JV and Varsity Baseball team last night for the victory. Back to Lex and Lily.
That's all for today.
Thanks for watching the Forest Fire. Have a terrific Thursday.
Please stay tuned for this PSA.
January 23rd, 2004, I left Raleigh, North Carolina, and decided to come home to Conway to help out a friend. On leaving Raleigh, I bought a case of beer, and by the time I reached Conway, I had a little less than a 12-pack left. I had some phone calls from some guys that I knew and wanted to go out to some parties, and so we went on out, and we drank and did whatever drugs that were there at the time, and morning on the 24th of January, I decided to drive home. And as I got to Conway from Highway 90, I fell asleep behind the wheel with the cruise control on and hit an oak tree head on. Then I woke up 6 days later in a hospital in Columbia, Palmetto Richland. During the accident, I was found with my legs on the in the floorboard of the truck and my back on the ground while the truck was on fire. The young guys that found me pulled me from one side of the road to the other, and the motor exploded. During the stay at the hospital, I had multiple surgeries. I stayed in the ICU room for 6 days, and my own mother couldn't recognize my body. A few months later, I was given the information that I was going to probably end up having to lose my foot. So I was given a choice of trying to carry on going through more surgeries over the years or amputating my right foot. So I chose to amputate my right foot. And that was the best decision that I ever made, because it enabled me to really be able to feel the full extent of my consequences of the choice that I made to party and to drink and drive. And for that fun few hours of the night, now I have to endure it for the rest of my life. And not only do I have to endure it, my family has to, my wife, and now my little girl is going to have to live with it as well. The advice I'd like to give to you guys is to just stop and think for a second. No matter what your choices are that you have in front of you that you're going to do. My big thing I'm going to stress to you are choices. The choices that you make today are going to lead into be the choices that you're going to make as an adult. They're going to also influence the choices that you make when the time comes for you to have a family. And therefore, when you have that family, your kids are going to see the choices that you make, and then they're going to make the same choices as well. It all starts today. It all starts today. If you're going to drink, people can't make you not do it. But if you're going to do it, have enough sense to stay where you are. Call your parents, or just flat out don't do it. You know, by doing it, you take the chance and the risk of killing someone, killing yourself, or having to live every day with something like this. At night, when I get up to use the bathroom, I can't get up like you guys get up. I have to either use crutches every day or every night, or I have to take the time of putting these gels on and putting this leg on. You know, so if you would just please stop, think of what I'm telling you, think of what you see, and then think about the next few hours. Is that going to be worth the rest of my life? Because I promise you it's not.